Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Before we get started, I think I'm gonna let it play out some of these cassettes. We need to finish listening to these.
Ever since the attack on your unit 9 years ago, the name Big Boss has become known the world over. What do you mean? Those of your men who survived traveled far and wide. They fought throughout the world. In fact, they're part of the reason we have all these PFs now. Every one of them suffered their own phantom pain from losing you. Talking about you wherever they went helped to heal their wounds. Your actions and words, your legend, has been told on every battlefield they've set foot on. Obviously, as the tales have spread, the truth's been distorted, painted over. Big Boss sacrificed himself to show us the threat that Cypher poses. He sounded a warning, so it goes. A warning? Too much power destroys the hands that hold it. Apparently, you chose to be a living example of that. I never said any of that. The moment any truth is passed on, it starts turning into fiction. The problem is, fiction inspires people more than facts. To the world, you're now the legendary mercenary Big Boss. The lessons you've taught the PFs are the reason they're so widespread. They're the reason they've survived. And you know what they all aspire to? To one day go nuclear, just like you did. And stand up to Cypher. Of all the stupid things you could do. They'll never understand what you really wanted. Heroes are misunderstood. It takes a man of the same caliber to understand what drives them. Bottom line is, these guys want to be like their hero, Big Boss. And deep down they all have their eyes on nuclear weapons. They say that a nuke is the only means of standing against Cypher. But these days it's becoming little more than a slogan to rally the troops and survive in a cutthroat business.
Currently, there are 3 major PFs who've expanded into Central Africa. CFA, Rogue Coyote, and Zero Risk Security. HEC's investigations have shown there's almost no overlap between their areas of operation. It's not so much a turf war, more like they have a gentleman's agreement. If you do cross paths with them, you probably won't have to face more than one at a time. Still, don't expect a walk in the park.
Please specify a project.
The CFA, Contract Forces of Africa. These guys are a major player. Their head office is in Pretoria, South Africa. That's also where the South African Defense Force is headquartered. We think the two are closely connected. An HEC investigation revealed that most of the CFA's operators are former SADF soldiers. South Africa has been locked in struggles with neighboring regimes for years. That means constant action. And we know better than anyone that's the best kind of training. A company drawing its recruits from hardened military vets. You can bet they know how to handle themselves. Do not underestimate them. Within the CFA is a company of soldiers made up mainly of locally hired operators. They speak Afrikaans to communicate with personnel from the CFA. But if you notice any speaking the local language, that's them. Though hired from the local population, they were originally part of a paramilitary group, so they'll have plenty of combat experience. And unlike their days shooting junkyard rifles out of beat-up pickup trucks, the CFA now supplies them with the latest gear from the West. On top of that, they've been combat trained by the South African Army. All that adds up to a much stronger fighting force. So don't brush them off. Look at the Angola-Zaire border region. The East bank of the Munene River in particular. It's a microcosm of a problem that stretches all across Africa. There's a civil war going on in Angola, fought between the government MPLA and the Western-backed UNITA. Zaire is still a dictatorship under President Mobutu, but numerous uprisings have broken out in its remote regions. With all the trouble elsewhere keeping their hands full, neither government has control over their side of the border. They depend on militias and PFs, as do the rebels. Government forces, guerrillas, militants, groups of all shapes and sizes hawk whatever resources they can to hire PFs. Conflict brings PFs. PFs expand the war zone, and more conflicts erupt in a continuous chain reaction. Sounds like our kind of work. Mother Base could grow by leaps and bounds.
Was that the last of those cassettes?
believe how many of those bipedal weapons have popped up around Africa.
When did that start?
No more than 6 months ago. Didn't really hit me until I came here.
Specify a
They're not
project.
supposed to be in use yet. Emmerich says they were still doing the last round of fine-tuning.
The doctor has no idea.
Please
His research has
specify a
already hit the
project.
black market. Both sides of the Iron Curtain will have it by now. Even so, they're spreading much too fast. Sure, the Walker gears can operate in any terrain. Their mobility's just as good in the jungle as it is in the desert. That would come in handy in a place like Africa. They are modules that can one day be used as nuclear weapon systems. And with that in mind, the numbers are way too large. There must be another reason they're so widespread.
Like what?
It's all about needs. To small-time outfits like most of these private forces, this product is a dream come true. Hell, it goes beyond PFs. This is the ultimate weapon, the forbidden fruit, for anyone with an enemy to fight and people to defend.
The nuclear deterrent.
Exactly. Sounds familiar, huh? PFs are all operating off your playbook. You created these times. But could this be the new weapon in Africa that Emmerich talked about? If it is, why is Cypher letting everyone and his brother get their hands on one? What comes next? Selling nuclear weapons in the open? Making them public property?
Why don't they give that a try? Then the next war really will be fought with sticks.
Right. The man we're dealing with isn't foolish enough to make a suicide pact with the world.
So, what is Cypher really up to?
Zero-risk security aren't as hardcore a military outfit compared to the other two PFs in this region. The company sends operators to conflict regions around the world, not just Africa. They have decades of combined experience. They're also based out of South Africa. Their headquarters is in Johannesburg. A lot of their work involves corporate security for South African companies, but a good number of their
Hey,
operators
Pika,
are
welcome.
retired South African military. So don't mistake them for a bunch of security guards. Rogue Coyote operates mainly out of Africa these days. Of the three PFs, they're the smallest. However, they scooped up most of the Rhodesian SAS after the country collapsed 4 years ago. Picture their entire organization as one big special forces unit. With Rhodesia a British colony, the Rhodesian SAS had its origins in 22 SAS Sea Squadron. They started out as a group known as the Southern Rhodesia Volunteers. But in 51, they were incorporated into 22 SAS as members of the British Commonwealth and deployed to fight guerrillas in the Malayan Emergency. Even now, 22 SAS keeps the Sea Squadron designation empty in recognition of their service. In a way, you could say the SAS almost makes up the core of Rogue Coyote. Later on, they were bolstered by other talent, including former Celis Scouts and 32 Battalion. These guys are direct descendants of the best special forces in the world. They won't go down without a fight. Don't get careless. Kungenga Mine. A civil war's been going on in that region for the last 20 years. It's being fought by what are now two ethnic groups, the Buta and the Mbele. Originally, you could barely tell them apart. But the reason for the current armed conflict goes back to World War I. After the war, their land was colonized by a European power, and it decided to give local control to the Buta. That split the two groups into rulers and subjects, laying the foundations for an inevitable civil war. The friction between them remained even after they won independence from Europe. The Buta are holding on to power to this day, and the Mbele rebels continue to fight back. The conflict is funded by locally mined gold, rare metals, diamonds. They've used the money from those to arm themselves, buy oil, and even hire PFs. The Buta administration owns the mining rights to Kungenga Mine. But most of the laborers are Mbele, who they've taken prisoner. The product they've gouged out of their land is bought up by cheap Western corporations. And the civil war is fueled by the profits. That's how it goes. One country's people is split apart by another country. Then the two groups tear up their own land for money in order to fight each other. Now this civil war started by a foreign power is the norm, and it's sucking up all the country's resources. PFs are just the same. They follow the money, taking war with them wherever they go. That goes for us too. It's an endless river of bloody retaliation, and we're standing downstream. Should we make a stand and staunch the flow? Or wade in amongst the corpses and make a bigger splash than the rest? We'll follow your lead, boss.
Sorry about that. I am doing good. How are you doing? Let's see.
Please select a landing
We're
zone.
gonna go get this interpreter.
Heading to Central Africa.
We don't need a vehicle for this.
Deploying.
Alright, here we go. It's been bothering me that I hadn't been listening to the rest of those cassettes, so I figured I'd go ahead and get them out of the way before we started into anything. That was good to get done. I don't think we have any more Intel cassettes. We still have some of the music cassettes we haven't listened to yet. Maybe I could play some of those while we're out on a mission. Glad to hear you're doing great. Looks like there's another helicopter in the air, and it is one of my missions. I don't think it's the one I'm going after. I do not think the interpreter is flying the helicopter. There's probably a tank mission or something it's linked to. But
Marker placed.
we gotta go to A. Which is this way. Alright, our interpreter is somewhere inside of this little village. I don't actually see anybody over there. There's not really any high ground. Vantage points will be hard. What is that yellow tree?
English interpreter somewhere.
Oh, it's just got a lot of lights on
If you
it.
extract him, he could be plenty useful for us.
So somewhere here is our guy. Dogs found one guy. I don't know if that's our guy or not. Oh, there's another guy. The two wolves. We really don't want them sneaking up on us. How did I not hit him? Yeah, I don't know how I would extract an interpreter if he was in the helicopter. That'd be very weird. I wish there was a safe way to take out a helicopter without killing the person inside.
Analysis complete.
Crap, I hear vehicle. Oh, our interpreter's their prisoner. Not actually any of them.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Alright. There's 3 guys here, but one of them... Oh. Do they all hear me? Waiting for him to walk away a little bit. Alright, let's go, dog. Who's he gonna grab? Oh, that guy.
Analysis complete.
Yeah, and killing him, that wouldn't do anything good for me.
Analysis complete.
It'd be cool if you could, like, force them to land or something.
Analysis complete.
We got a lot of wandering people. None of these guys are actually in the building with our guy we're after, but there is an open door, or window.
That's the target.
Oh crap, I can't take him over that way. He has to go out the door. Doggo, what are you doing? You trying to get us caught? Don't just open the door.
Caution, rain approaching.
Damn it, shoot him in the head. There we go.
Stop him! Wat gaan aan?
You see nothing. Shit.
Kijk eens of iemand hier gekomen is!
He's coming too. Roger that.
What are you doing? Don't climb up there. Shit. This truck is gonna fuck me.
Guard post captured. The map has been updated.
Need to extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Maybe they aren't gonna fuck me. I like how they stopped to check out the sleeping body,
To extract him.
and that was their downfall.
Extraction failed.
I'm sorry, boss, but the extraction failed. The support unit just isn't skilled enough.
I had 100% extraction rate.
Extractions in bad weather. You need to improve the support unit.
I checked it before I hit both of them. It must have just gone to 90%. I'm not going to extract this guy while it's raining. We have our prisoner die, we're out an interpreter. Now I gotta sit around until the rain clears up. We go somewhere safer though.
Great job. Alright, we'll bring him out.
What?
Side-up completed.
What the fuck just happened?
List updated.
I was running with that guy and he just got lifted off of me.
Extraction arrived at Mother
I
Base.
didn't tell it to do that.
Unit function added. Development complete. Development project has been added. Development complete.
Accept all these rewards.
Fleet development project has been added.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. It's not like it's bad. Alright, combat deployment.
Select a mission.
Really shitty combat deployment at the moment. Because they'll just keep getting rid of enemy helmets.
Unit dispatched.
It's so nice having the enemy with no helmets. Okay, so I still got 2 prisoner extractions. Extract the wandering Mother Base soldier. Eliminate the heavy infantry. I think I'm going to put a lot of these on hold for now. I want to do some of the actual missions. If it's an important sounding side mission, we'll go ahead and do it. Like the getting the interpreter one that I just did, or if they come out with a yellow colored one, we'll do those. But I want some actual story. I also want some upgrades for the dog, which I don't think he gets from the
Please
side
select a
missions.
mission.
There's a lot of these blueprints from the main missions I never picked up also. Who knows, one day I might go back. Oh,
Mission not
I'm gonna
accepted.
listen to the briefing real quick.
We have a new assignment. Eliminate the commander of Rogue Coyote, one of the PFs operating in Africa. The target is simply the Major to his men. That's his rank from his army days. Instead of your typical boots on the ground work, he's more of a job broker and a recruiter. And apparently he also runs a little espionage operation on the side. Which could explain why he's picked up a long list of enemies. I don't like getting involved in a PF pissing match any more than you do. There's another reason we took this job.
Recently, this guy's been talking about dealing in nuclear arms.
Think back to the shipment that Cypher was having ZRS transport. If we put the squeeze on this Major, we might come out of it with some new intel on Cypher.
Okay, so gotta find this guy's subordinates,
Here shortly. Mission accepted.
and then they'll lead me to this guy. And then I'm supposed to kill him, but you know, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna extract him. See if that works. It might work. It works sometimes. There's not many people in this game that you have to kill. Except for the helicopters. I think the helicopters are the only thing in this game that you have to kill so far.
Objective is to eliminate the PF commander they call the Major. One of the Major's subordinates working undercover with the CFA is due to make contact with him. Check his current location on your iDroid. Follow him, and he should lead you right to the Major.
Extract them all, except for the ones that shoot the dog and the ones that imprison children. And if we find any that are killing or torturing children, we'll kill them also. Extract the rest.
Be careful down there, boss.
Map has been updated.
Give me just a second. Alright. We're actually a good distance away from where we gotta go. Wait, no we're not. We're right near where we gotta go. So I guess over here...
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
One of them has subordinates?
Analysis
Who am I supposed to chase over here?
Analysis complete.
They've got the Jeep there, which is probably what they're gonna end up taking.
Analysis complete.
Stay on him.
That's the guy I'm
The map
following.
has been updated.
And he's gonna be in a Jeep? How the hell am I supposed to keep up with him with the dog? I should have brought the horse. I'm sorry, dog. I mean, you're a good dog. But I really should have brought the horse. Yeah. We'll do our best. I believe in D-Dog, but D-Dog does not have everything
We have no fix on the target.
that I
Other than
need all the
predicted field
time.
of movement. All we have to go on is this meeting with his subordinate. Remember, this guy will call the meeting off if he thinks he's being tailed. You've got to do everything you can to stay out of sight.
Well, I will definitely be out of sight. So far out of sight, I can barely keep up with it. I mean, he's pulling away from me. I really don't have a means of keeping up with him. Oh, something slowed him down.
Arrives momentarily.
I was going through a town. That's gonna slow me down also, because I gotta go around. Don't mind me, people. I can't even see who saw me. Okay, it was you.
Not good.
Excuse me.
The target is trying to escape.
Excuse me,
Eliminate
don't
the target before he escapes.
worry. Downhill while I'm running, so I'm still hurt pretty badly.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. Map has been
His
updated.
vehicle stopped. Is that where he's meeting the target? Boss, emergency report from the intel team. They spotted a chopper lifting off southwest of Kungenga Mine. It's got to be the target. Now your only choice is to take down that chopper.
The map has been updated.
Okay.
Please select a strike point.
Which direction are they going?
Support helicopter requested. Marker placed.
Mission failed.
Boss, the target has fled outside the mission area. Mission failed.
It's okay. Okay.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted.
You get to come with me this time, Pony. Anything else I'm gonna need? I think this should be good.
Deploying.
Now, once I get done following the person, I could always call the dog back in. The only problem is if I switch my buddy in the middle of a mission, the buddy that I remove from the mission, my bonding with that buddy goes down. I don't really want to lose any bonding with D-Horse,
Objective is to eliminate the PM.
so I might just keep D-Horse with me.
One of the major subordinates working undercover with the CFA is due to make contact with him. Check his current location on your iDroid. Follow him, and he should lead you right to the major.
I'd take a vehicle instead, but it's not as good off-road, and it's not as quiet as a horse. And you can't hide on the side of a vehicle. I can hide on the side of the horse. D-Horse has a lot of advantages.
Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated.
Plus, D-Horse was our very first buddy.
Analysis complete.
I don't know where the guy is that I'm waiting for. I also don't know if I need to get closer in order to trigger him to come out of that tent, or if he's just on a timer. I'm just gonna watch it for a moment. Because last time it seemed that he just came out.
Analysis complete.
But I was moving closer to the tent when it happened. Nope, here he comes.
Stay on him.
The map has been updated.
Alright, I got him.
We have no fix on the target, not even a predicted field of movement. All we have to go on is this meeting with his subordinate. Remember, this guy will call the meeting off if he thinks he's being tailed. You've got to do everything you can to stay out of sight. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
His vehicle stopped. Is that where he's meeting the target?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
switched vehicles, huh? You don't think he spotted you?
Alright. We're keeping with him pretty well. Oh.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
It's just a
updated.
horse. It's just a horse.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
That's the
map
target.
has been
Looks
updated.
like we found him.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from his machine gun can cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss.
Please select a strike point.
Alright, some
Strike
sleeping
requested.
gas coming.
And development complete. Analysis complete. Please select a strike point. Support helicopter requested. Strike will commence shortly.
This is Pequod. Approaching position.
Support
This is
helicopter
Pequod. I
has
have
arrived.
arrived at marker. Cover fire. In hot. In hot. Watch out, boss.
Mission has been updated.
Pequod is in hot. Find cover.
Okay, subject.
Mission info has been updated.
Thanks for the assistance, Pequod.
Taking too many hits. I gotta pull out.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
That worked out perfectly.
He's coming too. Roger that.
The map has been updated.
You gonna extract him?
You see nothing. There's not a guy crawling right at you. You should be afraid. Hi there, buddy. Peekaboo.
He's coming too. Roger that.
What the hell's this helicopter doing?
Analysis complete.
That's odd. Never seen this. Oh, another Jeep. I can't just let this opportunity go unnoticed, uncared for. There's an enemy helicopter really close to the ground. I gotta go and check it out. How long does it plan on hovering there? Pretty sure it's been there the entire mission. Maybe that was his getaway last time.
Analysis complete.
I get seen, it's gonna pull away.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I've never destroyed a helicopter with C4 before. Or with artillery shells. On the other hand, if it sees me, I'm pretty fucked. It won't let me board it. I think the most fun would be an artillery strike.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
I hope I don't get hit. But I want to stay close enough to see it. Oh my god, that was glorious. It took out the entire watchtower. The whole upper screen was just red and smoky. Oh, that was beautiful. The other two don't even know what to think. They haven't even called it in. It all happened so fast. We don't even know what happened. We never had a watchtower there. What are you talking about? Oh, there's another guy.
Analysis complete.
Didn't even see you, buddy.
Extraction failed.
Uh-oh.
You gotta extract him.
have to take out that guy.
Guard post captured.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Alright. Now I just gotta run out of here until I get a checkpoint.
Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Nice.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
All kinds of things gotten
Mission
from that.
complete. Great work. The Major spilled his guts all right. His nuclear arms business was just a rumor he was paid to spread around. He doesn't even know who's paying him. All his instructions came through a cutout. Hell, who else would be behind it but Cypher? And this nuclear arms trading is clearly connected to that yellow cake. He thought the same thing, which is why he tried to investigate ZRS himself. He said something else that caught my attention. That ZRS are trying to kill some old man. How did one old man get that kind of attention?
Yeah, we wouldn't have all that information if we killed him, would we? Actually, Ocelot is okay with us not killing as many people. I think it's more Miller that wants us to kill people. Ooh, we got an A++ person.
Boss, about those walker gears spreading all over Africa. Huey's got an idea for a counter weapon. Come on back to base.
This. It's a variable, multi-legged tank. A spin-off of Metal Gear technology.
Big fan of spin-offs, isn't he? I hear he borrowed from the Soviets in Costa Rica, too.
The design allows for a lot of freedom in setups. It's based around a central core unit, so you can quickly reconfigure the hardware to suit any sort of mission parameters.
What the good doctor's trying to say is that it's customizable.
Naturally, it will raise the probability of success for standard missions. But it functions as an improved deterrent by increasing your preemptive strike capability against enemy elements. You just deploy it in a war zone, and its superior firepower puts the brakes on enemy attacks. Eventually, the whole war machine grinds to a halt. A true battle gear!
Cause I'm having deja vu here.
I don't like him any more than you. But we need this. You think it'll cut it in the field?
Turning radius is better than any tanks. That's great for regional skirmishes. Tech like this is popping up all among the PFs. Best way to deal with them is to fight fire with fire.
I'll await your instructions then, boss.
So do we have your approval to commence development?
Fine. Consider yourself off the chopping block, Doctor.
Battle gear development has begun. Alright.
Got a new mission for you, boss. The client is one of the kids you rescued from that mine. According to the kids, people often disappear from the mine to a place called Nzoya Badiabulu, the Devil's House. On top of that, Saner's involved with the place. Check your iDroid for the mission details.
Temporary shower unit. The showers are important. Alright. Got some rewards to accept. Combat deployments.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
Alright.
Thank you for taking in the kids, boss.
I need a helicopter pickup.
Please the landing zone.
Roger.
confirmed.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Please specify a project.
Alright.
Mission list updated. Please select a mission.
Voices. Rescue Shabani, the leader of the boys who were forced to work at the mines. He was taken to an industrial zone. This locals call the Devil's House. Any important side missions to do?
Please select a mission.
Not really. Alright, here we go.
Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa.
Alright, we can bring the dog back out. Alright, dog. You might get to kill somebody this time. These people have kid prisoners. There are no death rule, it doesn't apply.
Deploying.
We do have an attack doggo. He's ready to go.
The target is Shivani. He was the leader of the boys being forced to work at the mine. He was separated from the others and taken away to Ngumba Industrial Zone. The locals call this place Nzoya Badia Bulu, the Devil's House. Boss, find Shivani and extract him safely. You can check the target's location on your iDroid.
And that target is far away. Is that really my target? Fuck. Can you drop me off any closer? No?
Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated.
Oh yeah, I'll be very careful.
The map has been updated.
Damn, thought I could have one of those called in. Yes, I can. There we go.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
Good. Good dog.
Vehicle drop complete.
Where's our vehicle then? Oh, here it comes. Gotta move out of the way. Comes in fast.
An outpost in a sunken road. Minoko Yanyoka. The snake's mouth. I get it. Looks like that's the only way to the objective area.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I just took out that tree. I didn't know you could take out the trees. I've been avoiding them. Uh-oh. Most games you can't just drive through trees. Oh shit. You just ran in front of my car.
Enemy presence detected.
be okay.
The map has been updated.
They even got a guard post there. Security sure is tight. I guess they don't want anyone poking around.
Do I have to go through it? Oh damn, I hope that would work, but I guess it doesn't. Shit, I couldn't do anything.
Boss, come in.
They couldn't see me, but they lit up the tent anyways.
Boss!
I commend them on how smart they were.
Find Shivani.
Be right back, I gotta get my headset charger.
Location on your iDroid. They even got a guard post there. Security sure is tight. I guess they don't want anyone poking around.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that. Supposedly the valley up ahead is covered in mist almost year-round. The objective area is beyond there. The bridge has collapsed. Looks like you'll have to go down through the valley.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Alright. Let's see. We got hyenas. And we got people.
Analysis complete.
And some fake people. And balloons. The heck is he shooting at? Dog with a knife in his mouth. Oh shit! And he does a backflip. He's not okay, he's passed out. Does he look okay? Oh, got cut on that. Only a 70% chance she'll survive? Well, good luck, sir. 70% chance for you too. Good luck. Extraction failed. Oh, one of them didn't make it. Too bad. Oh, 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 oh! I don't want to give it only a 70% chance of living. We won't extract the hyena.
You planning on jumping off the waterfall, boss? Go around.
Wait, was that an option? I'll jump off the waterfall. And again, I don't see the bottom. Maybe that's not such a good idea.
Analysis complete.
Got your friend, don't even think about it. He didn't want to shoot me while I had his friend.
The map has been updated. Extraction failed.
There's a cliff blocking the way to the objective area. You'll have to take the path.
Extraction failed.
Oh, some of them didn't make it. Maybe they should find a new line of work. Something that doesn't include imprisoning children.
There's a lot of erosion in that tunnel. Could come down any minute. Watch your step.
Good to know. It's gonna come down as soon as I get out, isn't it?
You've reached the objective area.
Oh,
Look for the target.
God, no, I don't want to be here.
He's alive.
I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, God.
You have arrived at your destination.
It's not gonna help.
Development project has been added. Please
I know, Doggo.
specify project.
I don't want to be here either. It's empty.
Some will sit.
It's quiet. It's too quiet. I don't like it. Where is everyone? There's no way I'm stepping into that shit. There's a single door open. Oh yeah, this is where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. The body bag just moved. We're just gonna turn around. We don't need to do this mission. Is Doggo with me? Doggo's like, fuck this, I'm not going in there. Dog really not wanting to come in here, or is he just stuck? Doggo. Come on, Doggo. Okay, Doggo's with me now. What could go wrong? Doggo did not want to come in here. Snakeo did not want to come in here. Where the fuck are we? What the fuck?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Snake, why would you touch that?
What is that? Boss, here's your body.
Shabani, your boy sent me.
Enje mo signet og banetod. No går be kebun. Burn with the rest of them.
Oh fuck. Good idea.
Support helicopter requested.
What the hell is that?
Run, boss. It's him again. You can't let him catch you, boss. Get out of there.
I'm going.
The chopper touched down past the tunnel. Take cover, boss.
Mission vehicle has been updated.
He spotted you. He's coming. Boss, I know it's risky. I'm changing the LZ closer to your position. Stop him, then call in the chopper.
We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Damn it.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
The tunnel's blocked. Boss, I know it's risky. He spotted you. He's coming.
God damn it, he's teleporting. Where the fuck is the chopper?
Please select a landing. Support helicopter requested.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Hurry the fuck up.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
What is this guy?
God, I'm on fire. The fuck?
Boss, what happened? Boss!
The tunnel's blocked. Boss, I know it's risky. I'm changing the LZ closer to your position. First stop him, then call in the chopper. He spotted you. He's coming.
Please select
Boss, if I were a child, one of the children you rescued from that mine, you wanted us to save the boy who was their leader. His name is Shabani, and he was the oldest among them. Several days before you went to the mine.
Bullets won't work on him. You need
God
something
damn
with
it.
the stopping power of a shotgun just to slow him down. Call in support if you need it.
Kufa Industrial Zone. Nearby residents are terrified of it. They say the devil lives there, and that anyone who sets foot in it never returns. This industrial zone is...
Damn. Did that do it? Quick, now's the time to get on the chopper.
Danger. And now the perimeter is tightly guarded. Yeah. The reason is unclear. The same goes for why Shabani was taken away. But something is obviously going on there. Those kids from the mine really looked up to Shabani.
Why did I accidentally play this
Their diamonds in
this
return.
audio?
Go get Shabani out of there, boss. Whatever ciphers
Let me on, let's get the fuck out of here.
be our best lead.
Oh shit.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
But that was ridiculous.
Mission complete.
I know I didn't want to be there.
Skullface. So he was in Africa after all. Working behind the scenes, even that man on fire at his beck and call. But what the hell was going on at the Devil's House? Earphones embedded in people's throats, tapes playing voices. And those lumps on their chests. They looked like the ones on the bodies at the oil field. The man on fire burned everything to the ground. But we were recording audio the whole time you were there. We'll conduct a thorough analysis of it.
That was a crazy mission.
Boss, word has it that a Western arms dealer is going to be inspecting a CFA outpost. It appears he's involved with nuclear weapons development in the area. My hunch is that this guy is somehow connected to Cypher. I've got no proof, but we know Skullface is working through PFs in the region. Anyway, it just so happens a job connected to this inspection has come in. Take a look at your iDroid.
Gaining altitude.
Well, that was pretty crazy. I think this is a good place to take a break for now. Come back, stream some more soon. Had fun hanging out, Pika. Hope you have a good one. Anybody else who's watching, y'all had a good one too. I will see y'all next time. Bye.